Hello and welcome to something a little bit different. As you see, we're on FM. Not FM, I mean EAFC 25. Very eerie because I'm normally used to sound. But however, you may also notice, yes, I'm doing a Southampton career mode. Yes, we are sat rock bottom on 4 points. This is a live start. Save. And I've not touched anything yet. So our next fixture, as you can see, is Liverpool, which was 2 days ago from me, on the day that I'm doing this on. And we've also got a load of we've got injuries to put up with, and also I'm not going to play a single game. I'm going to let the AI take over, and we're doing a pretty much a football manager style save. So tactics, transfers, team selection, and also substitutes, all done. I've turned off training because I can't be bothered to do them either. But however, should we get off of that? And before we go into anything like tactical or review training plans, I've not even looked at what the board wants us to do yet. So, Dominic, we want to avoid relegation and also reach round of 16 in the FA Cup. Continental, there's none, so I don't know why that's crucial. Youth development, surprisingly, there's none for being Southampton. Board exposure, once again, surprising. And also there's none. All we need to do is avoid relegation. That's it, which is probably quite perfect in my opinion. So, we're going straight into tactics, tactical preset. We've got no tactics, and I'm definitely not using that tactic or any coaches. First things first, for me, however, I know what we've got already for players, but let's go through them anyway. Obviously, we've got Alex McCarthy and Joe Longley, fit goalkeepers, and both Gavin Bazunu and Aaron Ramsdale out injured. So 3 weeks out injured, and roughly 3 months for Gavin Bazunu. Also got Charlie Taylor, Ryan Manning, Juan Larios, which is actually now finally back fit, Jack Stevens, Jan Benarek, Nathan Wood, Armour Bella Kotchap, which somehow doesn't get into the team, Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Ronan Edwards, out on loan, James Bray, Kyle Walker-Peters, who I'm very happy to admit is very funny if you hear a Newcastle fan say his name, Yukamari Sugamara, which I'll probably mispronounce, out on loan, Flint Downs, Leslie Unganchakyu, which is in on loan, out on loan, Maxwell Cornet on loan, which doesn't play at all, Joe Alibot, Will Smallbone out injured and out for another 2 weeks, out on loan, Mateus Fernandez, Adam Balana, Ryan Fraser, which is also out injured for 4 days, or we also call him Weeman, Brendan Diaz, which is absolutely a waste of time, Capaldine Sunamana, so much potential but doesn't use it, out on loan, Samia Melamir, very high, probably quite a good potential player, one of our own, Tyler Diblin, who has got a lot of potential on him, and hopefully every big club will stay away, out on loan, Paul Onuachu, who is somehow very good against Liverpool, he was, Adam Armstrong, or Adama Armstrong, Ross Stewart, which is also injured, Cameron Archer, and also Don Ballard out on loan. We've got 41 players in total. Going through the players, here we've got a load of centre backs, we've got right backs, left backs, obviously left wings, and we've got a couple. How many centre midfielders overall? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One Cam Wall, which I think I might not use. I may look at using some that is just, it got defensive midfielders and also normal. So we've got obviously 2 defensive midfielders and a load of centre midfielders only. So something with centre midfielders, strikers and wingers is probably the best option to go for. And yes, there's contracts coming up as well. Training plans, this should in theory be automatic. But yeah. So for if sharpness is lower than that, so we'll go down, we'll say if it's all out performance, if sharpness is below 50. Performance bonus is if it's under say 70. Energy, all out energy if it's below 40. And then energy focus is pretty much if it's say 70. So that should be fine. I should never have to change that again. So, before we do anything with that, let's go to tactical and edit the tactic. I am not using that. I can tell you that much. Balance can go away as well. Actually, let's do formation first. So, we're definitely not using a 5-back. So, I don't want to have something with a cam in it, if possible. 4-1-3-2, tempting, but at the same time it does look like a 5-back. But it does use wingers, but they're not normal type of wingers, because we need a winger, not left mid. So we need some with wingers in and defensive players in. So potentially a holding 4-3-3 will do, or 4-4-2 flat, 4-4-2 holding, 4-1-1-1, 4-5-1. There's not many which use wingers, which is a pain. Then we get into the 3-back, which I'm not going to use, or 5-back. So 4-2-1-3, but that uses a cam. Even though we've got obviously Adam Milana and Mateus Fernandez, which can play as a cam, we don't have anyone else, and everyone else is a CDM. It's just a normal CM, so it won't work. And I'm so tempted to say I actually might go for. I'm so tempted to just say sod it and go for the 4-3-3 Hold'em, because that will go with the players we've got, minus players like Adam Milano, who is a cam. Yeah. So tactical preset. I want not pressing this time, because I've done that before. We're not parking the bus either. I think because I'm not doing pressing or balanced or kick and rush. Counter attack could tempt me, but I am not using that. That's also reset itself. Kick and rush, custom, balanced, wing play, tiki taka, which I think holding tiki taka should actually be fine. So lack of attacking options, which is actually quite realistic for Saints. Unless I do go through the players and decide to change their positioning, which actually might be better off being done. 3-1-2, which still, in some sense of it, still has a defensive midfielder, but no wingers. 4-2-4 has wingers, but no defensive players. 4-1-1, once again, doesn't have defensive. 4-2-3-1, which actually might be a beneficial way, but we haven't got players which are are cams, really. Now, so I think 4-2, no, like that's back to 5 back. No thanks. This is the hardest option because obviously we can change it anyway. And I do think we need some more or less back to basic when it comes to the current situation for the club. But at the same time, we still need to go a little bit more attacking. Dependence on possession. Holding is isolated. Curious approach. Vulnerable to wing play, which is probably not a good thing. I think I will go for patient and build up. Team hardly breaks a sweat. What I might say, we'll go for a wide or no, actually, I might say no. Like I said, sod it. We'll go for a Hold'em, and we'll keep those 2 default. Player rules I deal with once we get players and the squad team sheet, as it were, sorted out. So, he's a waste of time, but there, you down there, definitely not. So, Yanni B, what is, yeah. So this will be pretty much what we go for the first team. Apart from obviously Will Smallbones out injured, so get out of it. Put a striker on the bench. Yuki Marsh Sugalora needs to start games. Actually, he doesn't play that bad actually on the left or the right. And for temporary, it will be, what was Joe Lumley's? Yeah. For now, it will be the right, and that does McCarthy. And I'm actually so tempted to say this. Not Leslie. Onachu will start up front. Left wing will be none other than Cabaldine. So if I do this how I set them up normally. So Archer there. Left and right. Defensive midfielder to a CM. Actually, Joe Mateus can start because he's better. Actually, might as well have Lana starting as well because of him being a good player as well. So Joe Aribo, defensive midfielder. Left back can go there, which is not going to be Harley Taylor. That can be James Bree. And Joe Longley on the bench from now until we get players back fit. And then assignments. Captain can be I'm going to have to admit I don't actually think I'm going to make Yanni B captain. And everything else can be more or less not. Well, one actually can be on penalties because he's the only one in this list for that. Target player should well be on Achu. Yes, please. I want to re-sign him. Back post will be Taylor. And also Bennett can be near post. No, actually, near post. Flint Downs. So at least it keeps Yanni B back. And yes, I'm saying Yanni B. So, on to tactics. Let me just check all these. So, defense. So, it's a false 9, which I'm not a fan of, but oh well. This is default, by the way. I'm not changing anything. So, false back, defender. Yeah. So, that should hopefully be in my mind. I know this is not probably entertaining, but it's how I set up the team. Or is it key goalkeeper, and goalkeeper? It was a false back, if I remember correctly. I can't remember what the defender was though. I'll have to come back to defender. False back. Even I just looked at it, I can't remember. False back. Can't remember what you were either, but I know what strikers were, and that's a full back. That, but one player which I'm going to do is I can't actually remember what at all set them up either. False 9, and false 9. So I'm going to have to double check defender and midfield quickly. Not that one. That one. Tactics. So defender is a ball playing defender and a defender. So, one button. I've played this so much and I still forget the controls. So, who's going to be a defender and who's going to be a ball player? Yanni B side is defender, Taylor is ball playing. So Jack can be that, Yanni B can be that, Nathan Wood, defender, Armal Bella Kotchup can be a ball playing defender, and passing is actually not that bad, I have to admit. But Nico Williams can be that. So that one's done. I should really do this off camera. However, so defensive midfielder is Hold'em, and there's a playmaker and also a box-to-box. Training plan, not training plan. Development plan. So defensive midfielders are Hold'em, if I remember correct. I've probably done this wrong. So we've got deep line playmaker, and a box-to-box. The all small one goes for a box-to-box, I think, all the time. Yeah, I think he goes for that quite well. Box-to-box. Who's nicked Joe Oliba, who is definitely a box-to-box styled, but at the same time he is also a playmaker. I would say he's both. Put it bluntly, he's both. This won't mean they're playing that position all the time. Finally, it is the wingers, which are on winger balanced and one's an inside. Ooh. So balanced left and the right are others. That's scouting again. So straight down to corner, which is on the left. Which was, I think it was just said wide, if I remember correctly. Wide play. Oh. Mateus, Lana. Or was it winger? Can't remember. Winger. I'll have to check now. Winger. Or do I make something else? Inside forward on the right. And Adam Armstrong, even though he can play on that, I will train him up on that side to be a right winger. Just to double check. Not the team sheet. The... What was it? Winger. Just a winger, wasn't it? No, tiki-taka, please. Player rules. Winger, inside forward. And it was a holding midfielder. I was correct. Don't save anything, because I've not touched anything I wanted to move. So, hopefully everyone's set up correct. My bind's just blanked again. Never mind. But there. For now, that'll do. So, straight into... We've got a youth academy as well. Got a couple of decent players in there. We have got a goalkeeper, which is actually quite a decent player by the looks of it. Got another striker as well. Right winger, which we can really do with, but he is very lowly rated. Get out. So you get out. So you get out. I'm not going to do any youth academy stuff, by the way, with any of the other side of things when it comes to the games and stuff. However, let's get a scout going while I'm here for this Europe, Central Europe, not Central Europe, North Europe, England, and I will just do it for 3 months because then it gets a lot different players. And I'm just going to do up front, skip that, go. So I do want to try and get at least one game going. So scouts, we've got, you're not doing anything, but I want to keep you not doing anything. Hire that on there, which I think we need a goalkeeper that is a decent tiki-taka keeper, styled one, and it's going to go for the keeper. Simple. It'll do keeper handy like no one's business. So yeah, well done. Go away. So got that. Let's get over these done with. So yeah, I've got a couple of players on here. We might be looking at free agents as well every so often. But there. What I will say is comment down below for players that you want me to sign. I am not bothered about that at the moment. And you, getting up the scout. Thank you. Yeah, that was a very bad game in terms of officials. Anyway, so we've now done everything. Should we get on with going on at this? So, like I said, the plan will be to... Hello, maybe. Yeah. I have picked a random manager, that's real, just to point that out. Somehow Saints are linked with him. Anyway, so I'm actually just going to do that and that. And I'm only doing that because Saints are linked to him in real life. Like, once again, I will say as well, like I said, for transfers, come along and pretty much do that for players to search for. There's actually one thing I might do, and I know he's American. Be under you probably. United States. I think he's American. Search for that. He's a midfielder. Where are you? Because I know you're a decent player. Where are you? Young player, which is actually surprisingly quite decent. I mean, his contract expires in 7 months. He was good. He's good. I signed him my actual save, so the reason why I'm going put him on there as well. I'm going to try not to go for just wonder kids or young players because I could be bothered on this one. This is not a thing that's dedicated to young players. So, I'm guessing you're the one that's scouting here. Yeah. Scout reports. Can you actually... You're not going to come up to what I want you to come up, are you? But there. So I wish all these would clear off. Still being searched. And yeah. Thank you. And that should be... All Smallbone has rejoined training sessions. He didn't do that before Liverpool game, I can tell you that much. So, I'm going to have to remember which button to press to get into the proper view again. I think commentary's on. That there. I'll have to work out to turn it off in the... A swap deal. No, I am not interested in that. I can tell him or for that, for Christ tag. Anyway. They're still not going to clear that, are they? He still hasn't been updated, but he is a decent player. Anyway. So if I quickly go into settings, in theory, because obviously that's tactical. All of that, as you can see, is in here. Let me have a look here. I'm trying to work out if the setting in 4... No, it's not. Visual. HUD's not what is default. HUD name and that. If you want to change any of these settings, feel free to nip down below as well. Audio, obviously, is English, random, sideline commentary. I'm going to actually turn off. Can I actually turn... sidelines off, but obviously that's off. I'm not going to turn it on. Matches 5, world class. Youth players are full potential. Current potential, that should be. Also, if you want me to change that, feel free. So that's simulation medium. Tactical is sliders are there. So they're all like that. And straight into match day. So, starting for my first game as the manager, we will have Jack Stevens not on the team. Armel Bella-Kotchap will be back in the squad. Yanni B should technically be out injured actually, so which hasn't been updated. My bad. Oh, let me just hit the mic. So Armel Bella-Kotchap is getting game time under me. Captain will be Kyle because there's no one else here to be honest. Brendan DS will start over Selamana. Taylor Diblin will start over Armstrong. Archer will be on the bench. Ukachukwu will be on the bench. James B will be on the bench. We need still perhaps a couple of players in some positions. But there. Apart from those changes, tactical view, yes please. I'm hoping commentary's off.
Two teams heading for what's sure to grab the interest of football fans around the world. Total coverage coming up next on EA TV.
Yes, that says Fabregas.
Thanks for joining us at St Mary's Stadium, not far from Southampton's famous docks. Joining me,
I thought I turned you off.
Commentary will be Sue Smith, and we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Southampton, and they take on Liverpool.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
I better try and find how to turn it off because copyright. Beyond the audio, commentary volume off. I'm only doing that because of the copyright reasoning, but obviously Stadium Ambulance will stay on. So, copyright, no more. You still hear the stadium, but oh well. They wouldn't be cheering. So, by the looks of it, it's... I'd have said Liverpool might even somehow picked the right team for him. No, actually, Lee is starting. Anyway. So, obviously, the 4-3-3 is apparently what Saints are playing as. Anyway, but at least that's hopefully correct, which it is. Anyway, Liverpool 4-2-1-3. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am. Right. What button is it the out of us for? Can't remember. Triangle. So, we're out of that view. We can now actually watch the game properly. As Brendan Diaz is taking the ball up. And yes, I'm going to do my commentary. Diaz. Keeps the ball. Bradley puts it out. For Southampton. Didn't attempt. Goes over. No one can get to it. Fernandez into Adana. Diaz. Corner. Flint Downs is apparently already injured. The only problem is I haven't got a clue what the injury is because I've turned the commentary off. So, in it goes again. Pull. Watch it now be all Liverpool. I do hope that's not a bad injury. Pardon myself. Saints do keep it with Flint. It doesn't look like he's injured now. Lana, Onuachu, loses out. Luis Diaz. I have no idea what the AI was trying to do for that pass, but there. And Salah. My commentary is awful. But it's the way not to get done for copyright. And Liverpool don't know where the back of the net is. Anyway, that will probably come back to bite me. He's not injured now. This sounds nice with a headset on. Hearing the chant with nothing else to pundit-wise. Walker Peters. Taylor Hardwood Bellis. Tries to get it over to Taylor Dublin. The one to watch, Mo Salah. Yeah. Brendan Diaz, who is probably a curse, so. But there. I'm just putting trust in him. So yeah, Onuachu. It was actually decent, like I said, against Liverpool. Just hope his injury's not bad. And yes, I'm a Saints supporter. That's a bit of a heavy pass to Taylor, who could have been in and on goal. Sugawara misses out. Here comes Luis Diaz. I will say, this feels like it's more entertaining watching the AI than trying to play it yourself. Taylor Dublin. Lose it to McAllister. Luis Diaz. Just say if I'm mispronouncing any names. Bates Fernandez to Brendan Diaz. Brendan Diaz will have a very much... I have not a clue what he was doing pass. And Arsenal doing a free transfer. For some strange reason. But there. Flint Downs to Onuachu. Onuachu can't quite keep his head to it. Handball should be on, by the way. They're on by default now, which is a good thing. Luis Diaz is through on goal. Lana. Saved by McCarthy. That's a foul. That would go. The ref will go back to that. Sugawara finds Taylor Dublin. Taylor Dublin tries to get it to Onuachu, but a little bit too heavy on the pass. Sugawara backs it again. Alana. That would have been lucky to not cause an injury on Alana. Lana's pass is missed. Armel Bella-Kotchap tries to get it before anyone else. Here comes Mohamed Salah. Tries to keep the ball but can't do anything with it. Does this game just show how horrendously bad the game can be? And as I said, the ref goes back to Siluk Furk, whoever is how he's supposed to pronounce his name. KWP. throwing still to Southampton. To the Saints. Diaz. Attacking down the wing. Loses the ball very easy and goes down injured. I don't know what the injury will be, because obviously I've got no idea, because they really need to put up a thing that an overlay that comes up saying what the injury is for your own players. Liverpool still can't strike. McCarthy, don't come out your goal. I'm being forced to use you. Anyway, Fernandez. Over to Sugawara. If Brendan Diaz was more quicker, he would have caught that. But the looks of it, we might be going in at half-time 0-0. Which is a good improvement to what we can be saying in real life. Liverpool will have another shot. And they're not doing too much to challenge us at the moment. But that's half-time. 0-0. Anyway, I want to try and get this done, dusted. We'll try and get one episode done, one game done. Anyway, so let's get back on. I'm not doing any subs yet. It will be staying as it is, which will probably bite me on the bum. However, let's keep going. Garfi over to Armel. Flint Downs, Armel. Lana. Sigalura. Taylor Diblin. Still with Taylor Diblin. Sigalura. Backs it over to Taylor Diblin, who is possibly got a chance here. Goes down, penalty to Southampton. Onuachu up to take the penalty for Southampton. This ref is actually not against Saints. Onuachu puts Saints into the lead. Instant result. Onuachu bags its first Southampton goal. And puts Saints 1-0 against Liverpool at home. So it doesn't have the do going off, but oh well. It's a shame because that was fun. Unverified, still not been fixed. Liverpool get kicked off, being 1-0 down against bottom side Southampton, as we now look to do the unthinkable of getting out of relegation. And Liverpool instantly have a shot. And at the moment, this is only planned for one season. Views and likes may change that. So hit that like button. And perhaps subscribing might as well. In it goes. McCarthy claims it. Taylor Diblin passes it over to Brendan Diaz, who keeps the ball, loses it, but does about keep the ball. That was not much of a flipping up thing then, ref, but oh well. I think it's about time to do a quick change of Rooney. So Campbell Dean can come on, and also Adam Adama can come on. as well. And I try and say this for plans in my head for the substitutes all the time. Taylor Dibben has played very well. Liverpool try and get back in level. Suleiman will have a crack from distance. I have to admit, some of these first-person cameras are funky as weird. Here comes Adam Armstrong and Cavaldine Silimana. And Silimana is back from injury in this game as well. Almost beats McCarthy. Taylor clears it to Lana. Lana to Cavaldine. Onachu, Cavaldine. Bradley puts it out, Saints throwing. Walker Peters, Cavaldine. Cavaldine puts it out himself. Lana gets the ball straight back again. Onachu doesn't get his pass to Adam Armstrong. Liverpool about to make a change for Endo to come off and Gravenberch to come on. Shame the commentary, the stadium announcement isn't deciding to do anything. Oh, there's Adam Armstrong. Holds the play, but to Lana. Tries to get it back to Adam from Lana. Lana waits for Armstrong. Armstrong through Lana. Mateus Fernandez. Already been booked coming off for Cody Gakpo, which is a shame. He never came to Saints in the end. Loris Collier pass it straight there, then Saints instantly get it back. Here comes Armstrong. Armstrong keeps the ball, holds up, tries to get it to Onachu, but is blocked. Time for subs. Lana, he can come off. He's worked his socks off. And I'm also, while I'm here, going to bring on Cameron Archer for Onachu. Downs. Armstrong. Backs it over to Onachu, who doesn't have the pace. Onachu finds Armstrong. Which will be his final game day of the season. 1. Cavaldine from the corner. Will cross it in to Armo. Archer. Rebo. Holds up the ball. Passes over to Taylor Dibben. Oh no. Armstrong. This Saints side is playing better than in real life. It's been ages since I've seen one of those. For high promotion. Cavaldine from the corner. Cavaldine will cross it in. Yugamo Sigaloa tries to get it into and get it into Flint Downs. Flint Downs will have a crack and scores. Said Fabias has had an instant impact to the Saints side. Not bad goal from Flint Downs either.
Goal for Southampton.
I really wish that announcement would say the nickname, not the full name. That's offside, Liverpool. And I think it's about time to make one more substitution. And that will be Armand Bellecourt up for Jack Stevens, because obviously he hasn't played that frequently. And he's done a very good game. So Yanni B should be concerned. He should really get the captaincy, but oh well. Stevens comes on. Archer just about does get a small touch. Gravenberch. Archer. Over to Gabaldine. Gabaldine tries to get it over to Archer, which does. Saints are looking for a third. Bit of a heavy hot pass over. And also Saints are looking to keep a clean sheet. Be the second of the season. Oh. I think I'd tell them to go a bit more defensive, but we don't have to. As the look for safety starts from here. With Saints beating the league runaways. 2-0. Goals from Tall Onuachu and Flint Downs. Saints are looking to stay in the Premier League. And I guarantee you get post-match intro. Anyway, there's my commentary dealt with anyway. Yes, I know it's awful.
Some questions regarding the match.
That sounds weird, being in headphones like that. So Onuachu seemed to be on the back foot most of the match, but it seems like the goal difference. Do you think Onuachu could have done more? Yeah, could have done a bit more, to be honest. It's just getting the players back into going again. And also Anabalana, what? Absolutely happy to see him getting and get very much into it for Saints. And I think that needs a motivation. If it's anyone for Armand, would we celebrate?
That'll be all, thank you.
That will be the first of at least 2 games against Liverpool, because we've got them in the Carabao Cup as well. Message from McCarthy, which also gets the man of the match. Keep working on the C, because, yeah, you'll be back to being the bench warmer. Brendan Dis, I don't want to do that button. Scout reports, go to scout reports. Because, yeah, still not anywhere with that one. It's better not having them all in one hit. So, yeah. So you're free still. Just say if you need to get any more. So Ross Stewart will be back in first training and he'll be out for 5 days. So DS will miss the game against Brighton on Friday. However, let's go and look here. So what was the other results on Saturday? Man U win 1-0 as well. So we are only pretty much say 2 points really from safety, but we need to improve our goal difference a lot more, and hopefully Brighton will be the plan for that one. So, and also some which is also done, renewing contracts I'll do at some point. Stats, I'm curious, is all the stats actually accurate here? Yeah, they are. Yes, they are accurate. So, like I said, the financial side of things I will just do offline, off camera. So the likes of Jack Stevens will probably get a new contract. Kyle will get a new contract because I want to try and keep him as much as possible. Alana, 50-50. After that performance, I probably will give him a new contract. Joe Lomley, I would probably allow to leave on the free. And obviously, Cornet can go shoot situation. And Leslie might as well. And if you're Arceus, not releasing. Delegate. And also delegate. Captain Jack Stevens. Yes, he's captain because, yeah. Can't be bothered. Anyway. So, after the much needed win against Liverpool, this will only be one game today. I will look to do more than one game in the next episode. However, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. They are completely free, and hit the notification button. I don't do it at the start, I do it at the end. And also, keep your eye out for another episode. Comment names for players to go and transfer in, to get in. And I will go from there. So once again, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And hope you all have an awesome day. Goodbye.